Good morning all. In this video, we will talk about IBP formulas. Till 2408 IBP version, we had local members concept, right? So now they have been renamed to the SAP IBP formulas. So we can work with these formulas as we did with local members in the previous version. Right? If you remember, the local members configuration was available in the report editor section of the template admin grouping. Right? So whenever you click on report editor, usually you get two tabs on the left side top corner, layout plus local member. Now this local member tab has been removed from this report editor, and this local member has been renamed to SAP IBP formulas, and the configuration has been moved to the planning view section, right? So that section we have here in the planning view. Now whenever you want to create a planning view, you click on new view, right? From template or a create without a template, whatever you can choose. Right now, as I've already opened the planning view, I'll just click on edit view, edit planning view. And in the planning view, actually, you would see this formulas option just below the filter option, right? So this formulas is actually the local members option that we had in our previous versions, right? So whenever you click on the formulas option, you will have the options like this in the bottom, right? So first option is like apply to rows as a priority. So you can click on this information option that you have here, right? Whenever there's a conflict between a columns and rows, right? So if you want to apply a priority to a rows, then you have to use this checkbox. The second one is like activate recognition of formulas. So whenever you put a formula in your Excel planning view, right? So if the system has to recognize it, you have to tick this checkbox. Okay. And in case, let's say you put a formula at a particular position and you want to make use of that position in your planning view, right? I mean, it's like, a static position. Then you can use this, use position in access. In case if you don't use this, what would happen? The formula that you applied, or right, that would be applied automatically to all the combinations. Okay. Let's say here we did not apply this use position in access, right? Now we just activated the recognition of formulas. Now let's go to our planning view and write some formula. So here I'll write a formula based on the consensus demand quantity. Just I'll write some Excel formula, multiply by this 2. Okay, just press enter. So what would happen? The same formula would be copied across the horizon and would also be applied to all the combinations in your planning view. Let's say you take first combination, you see the IBP formula is applied to this combination. So this is just multiplied by 2, right? You see the formula is applied across the horizon. The same would be applied to all other combinations in the planning view. You see here everywhere it is applied. Okay, now let's go to edit view again. Now how do we delete it? How can we edit the name? Those things can be done directly in the formulas tab itself. Click on edit view, go to the formulas. You see, as soon as you pressed enter, right, you see here there's a formula already created, right? The Excel formula has been converted into the EPM formatted formula. You see here IBP member key figures consensus demand quantity multiplied by 2, right? Let's say you want to make some edits here, right? Click on edit icon here. Let's say you want to inactivate, you can inactivate it. And let's say you want to make a change to the name, you can do that. And you can also add an outer member in the header, right? You click on this and here you can add some suffix here. Let's say I add uh, as an example, let's say underscore formula something, right? And you can also rename it if you want. And let's say you can attach this to the particular key figure like we did before in local members. And you can also insert after or before, right? Let's say I'll put it as before, right? Click on OK. So what would happen when you click on OK? That suffix would be added and the formula would be displayed just before your consensus demand quantity. You see here now it is, the formula is getting displayed just before your consensus demand quantity. You see here whatever the suffix that I added, right, it is being added here and it is coming just before your consensus demand quantity, and it will be applied to all the combinations that you have in Excel add-in. Now let's say you want to inactivate, right? You can even delete it, you can inactivate, you can even copy the formula as well. Let's say you want to create a new formula, but you don't know some, what do you say, the syntax for this, like IBP member key figures, right? So you can still, click on copy and write your formula in case if you want, right? Make use of this syntaxes. And you can copy it, you can, create a new one. Let's say you want to make it inactive so that it doesn't uh, display. So click on OK. Now the status is inactive. Click on OK. Now you see here it is no more available. So the local member is gone, or the IBP formula is gone. Okay, we have to get used to the a name called IBP formulas instead of local members, of course, as we just move to a formulas new name, right? So we will get confused. Yeah. Now go to edit view, and if you activate it again, what would happen? It will be displayed. The formula would be displayed. So select this, click on edit, activate it. Now let's say you are attaching it to the consensus demand plan quantity, right? So it will be just attached to that. I mean, let's say if you remove that consensus demand plan quantity from your planning view, what would happen? The IBP formula will not be displayed because your formula is actually attached to the consensus demand plan quantity. Let's do that. Okay, go to the edit planning view, go to the key figures and remove consensus demand plan quantity. Now click on OK. So what would happen, as we are removing that key figure, which is actually having the formula assignment, right? Now the formula would not be displayed actually, because the attached key figure is not available in your planning view. And if you try to add that key figure again, right, what would happen? It should display the IBP formula as well. Now go here, add the consensus demand quantity. So consensus demand plan quantity you added, and go to the formulas. You see the formula is still available. Now click on OK. Now IBP formula should be displayed. You see the formula is getting displayed now. Hope you like this video. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any doubts on any other topic, please comment on the comment section. Thank you very much.